Hello Legacy Sabers, Marsh here. So today we're going to talk about simplifying rational expressions. You're going to want your notes, a pen or a pencil, and then also your calculator just to do some very, 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 very simple math today. So let's talk about what is a rational expression. Well, a rational expression is a fraction. Okay, so when I say the word rational in your mind, you should say, yes, fraction. Now, these are going to contain some numbers, some variables, some terms, maybe even polynomials, okay? So we're expanding on our knowledge of fractions so that we can contain variables in them. To simplify them, you're going to need to understand how to simplify fractions, which you've done for quite a few years now. You need to know how to correctly cancel things, and you definitely need to factor. So this entire unit, you're going to feel like we're going to factor a bunch. So you're going to feel like you know all about how to factor again. Now, when we are simplifying, you cannot cancel terms. You have to cancel factors. Okay? It's kind of like this. So how can I simplify correctly? Well, I know 10 over 12 is 7 plus 3 and 9 plus 3, right? Well, I can't just do this, cancel off 3's and say, well, that's 7/9, right? No. This would be you canceling out terms, okay? Normally what you do is you find a number that they multiply in, right? Like that. So 10 is 5 times 2, 12 is 6 times 2. We can cancel out the 2's, and we get 5 over 6. Okay, so that's why we need to cancel out factors. Factors are multiplied, terms are added and subtracted. So keep that in mind when we are simplifying today. Now, I'm going to let this sink in here. Something you need to remember. I know it's kind of gruesome, but every time that you cancel out terms, a kitten dies. And if it's not a kitten that's like, oh, Marsh, that's sad. It could be a puppy. It can be a baby sloth. I'm not sure whatever you need to think that you cannot simplify, you cannot cancel out terms. You need to cancel out factors, okay? So keep that in mind as you are simplifying today. So let's do some simplification. Now you're going to be like, oh, Marsh, look, this 40 over this 10, that's like 4 over 1, right? That would be not working because you need to simplify everybody. So factor always first. So I'm going to simplify the top. I'm going to factor the top. So it looks like a 20 is a common term. 2x plus 1, right? That's what that is. Let's do the bottom now. Let's factor the bottom. Looks like there's a 10 in common. So that'd be x plus 3. Okay, now what can I factor? Well, the 20 over the 10, right? That's technically a 2. So 2x plus 1 over x plus 3. Now you're going to be very tempted. You're going to be like, oh, look, Marsh, there's an x over an x. That would be killing a kitten, okay? That x is a term. It is not a factor. So don't be like you have to cancel out everything. Don't get cancel happy, all right? Let's try another one. So I got 2x squared plus 8x over 12x. Let's factor the top. Can't really factor the bottom, but let's factor the top. Let's take a 2x out. That'd be x plus 4. I got 12x. Now, notice 2x times x plus 4. I can simplify the 2x. Well, what would be left behind if I take a 2x out of the bottom here? 6, right? So that would be x plus 4 over 6 for my simplified final answer. Let's try another one. 2x squared plus 10x over 3x squared plus 16x plus 5. So let's factor the bottom. Take out a 2x. That would be x plus 5, it looks like. Looks like I gotta guess and check the bottom here. So 2 number 3x and x will make 3x squared. Now I need two things that multiply to give me 5. Let's do a 5 and a 1. It needs to be a positive. So 3x times 5, that's 15x. 1x, that gets me my 16x, so I know I am correctly factored. So looks like x plus 5 and x plus 5 can cancel off because that is on the top and the bottom. So I got 2x over 3x plus 1. Now, these x's cannot cancel off because this x has a term. Okay? They can't. This x is added to stuff, not multiplied. That's why I cannot simplify those x's. And the last one of the video, so x squared minus 49, that's difference of perfect squares, so that's x plus 7, x minus 7. Ooh, I can take a 2 out of the bottom. So I'm going to take a 2 out. What is that? X squared minus 2x minus 35. X and x to make an x squared. Need 35. 7 and 5 will do that. And I need a negative 2. Negative 7 plus 5, right? That'll give me my negative 2. So I got 5x minus 7x. That's my negative 2x. Now, what cancels? An x minus 7 cancels. And that looks right. So my answer on the top is x plus 7. Bottom is 2x plus 5. And that simplifies all the way down. Notice, again, reminding you, can't kill a kitten. This x and that x does not simplify. Okay, so be very, very careful with that. And with it, that's the end of the video. I will see you later, Sabers.